Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Wednesday. It's a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. I don't know about you, but I just woke up this morning so excited. I wake up most of my mornings excited. Half the time I don't know why. But even when I don't wake up as like all of this, I find a moment to get me to this place. Because don't get me wrong, can't be this way 100%. But what you can do is you can find something that'll just shift you and change everything in a moment. It only takes a moment. It only takes a moment. It takes a second to shift how you feel. And today, I feel wonderful. How about you? I just wanted to spread some of that energy. Yes. There you go. Hopefully, you caught some of it. You caught my vibes. All right. It's Wednesday. It's a wonderful Wednesday. It's a wonderful winning woman Wednesday. Let's see, what other word? It's a whimsical Wednesday. It's not wonky, but what is it? It's just Wednesday. How about that? So listen, today is, are you ready? Are you ready? Day 17. 17 days. 17 days out of the 25 days of her. Oh my gosh, I don't know what we're going to do when we get to day 25. I'm probably going to cry. But until then, here we are, day 17. Can you believe it? 17 amazing women came before the one that you're going to hear today. Man, I can't wait for you to meet her. Oh, she's a bright light of sunshine. She's just a little ball of fire. I just love it when she comes and she shows up and she's there. And she's like, who are you talking about? I'm looking at you like, the look on her face is like, she talking about me? Yes, I'm talking about you. So none other than I want to welcome to this virtual stage we have here, 25 days of her, celebrating Tara. All right, Miss Lady, you ready? You ready? All right, come on.
Hi.
Also known as T. Lee. What's going on, T. Lee?
Hi.
What's going on today? How are you?
I am great on this wonderful Wednesday.
Wonderful Wednesday.
Yes.
And you know what? It makes me think of remember the old commercial from Geico? It's like, hey Mike, guess what day it is? Hey, Mike. That's one of my favorite all-time commercials. Like, it's Wednesday, hump day. So it's hump day. We are halfway through the week, but every day is hump day. We should treat every day like it's hump day and get excited. Just have a wonderful, beautiful morning. Like, that's how I felt this morning. I'm like, Now, like I said, I didn't initially wake up that way. I woke up like, can I hit snooze one more time?
I did.
Okay, how about another time? All right, another time after that.
Right.
How about 5 more times? Yeah, that was my morning this morning. But then I had to shift my trajectory and was like, you know what? It's a wonderful Wednesday. It's amazing. I feel amazed. I feel great. I know from where I came from and I know where I'm at. I don't know where I'm going because I'm just going for the ride. I just trust and I believe. So listen, let's see. We got some people who joined on. Good morning. Good morning. Someone saying good morning to us. So listen. I just can't think of anything else to say right now. So what I'm going to do, if you could, that was so authentic and real because I was like, what was about to come out of my mouth? And I had no clue. But I know but I know what's about to come next. And that's you sharing with the world. I know, like, did I say the world? Yeah. Share with everyone how amazing and wonderful Tara is. Like, tell us who you are and what you've been up to and all those great things that make up you.
Okay, well, hi everybody. I'm Tara Gomez. I am from Philadelphia. I'm still currently living there. I am a student. I am a mother. I also have a job. I am a DV survivor, and I now advocate for women who were in positions similar to mine, and want to try to find a way out, or try to find a way to live in the relationship if they have to.
Wow. Okay. So tell us about what made you, okay, well, not that part, but now it's you're an advocate, right? So you're a DV advocate and you want to make things better for other women. So what's the why is that the case? What's the purpose behind that?
I feel like, my opinion, like sometimes when you're, me personally, and I know other women that I've talked to said the same. Sometimes you're in a DV relationship and you don't even realize you're in one, kind of until you start talking to somebody. Like, it's not right, but I don't know, maybe you write it off or say it's going to get better. And I feel like, me personally, and a lot of other women I talk to, until you're, talking with women or people that have been in that situation, and you're sharing stories that are similar, and you realize, like, wow, I'm in a bad spot. And then you start talking and you realize there's a way out. Like, you don't have to, you're not alone. You're not by yourself in this. Everybody's situation is different, but a lot of people have been where you're at, and they're more than ready to help you get out of it if that's what you want.
That's
And
beautiful.
if you don't want to get out of it, sometimes you just need somebody to talk to, when you're having a tough time.
Yeah. And sometimes it's hard to get out.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to get out.
Yeah.
It's like some people get stuck in it and
Yeah.
they don't even know how to get out.
Yeah. You have kids in the mix, no job, no money,
Yeah. So it's usually, how they say, it's easier said than done, right?
Yeah.
It's easier said than done.
Yeah.
And it's like like a smoke screen almost. Like you're in it, and then next thing you know, you're in it.
Yeah. And it's hard talking to somebody. I mean, I found it hard to talk to somebody who, like, wasn't in a situation like that. Like, they don't understand, like, or it's harder for them to understand. They just leave. Like, you're like, I can't. Like, they just, sometimes it's easier talking to somebody who's, been in your shoes and can relate to what you're going through, and can give you maybe advice of how they got out of that situation, or
Exactly. And so then it sounds like that's what you want to do for other women.
Yeah. I completed my 40-hour training at Lutheran Settlement House. So I'm looking for a project now where I can get into, I guess, I don't want to say counseling, but, some type of group where I can sit and talk to women and, help them navigate what they're going through.
Help them navigate where they're going through. That is amazing. So you just heard her, you guys. So if you have a group, call her, just let her know. Like, she's ready. She's ready to share some of these tips and her life experiences with other women. And that is just so powerful. And that's why, we're celebrating you today. Like, you had the pleasure of being able to be part of something much bigger. You want to talk about that?
Yes. So I was introduced to Carolyn, and, she was starting this book project, and I was completely interested, sharing my story with, other women, powerful stories, how, we went through our healing process, and how, it made us resilient. It's just, the whole process so far has literally been life-changing. Like, getting to share my story on a platform, like, where it can reach, thousands of women who, are going through a tough time, means a lot to me. And it's not just, the stories aren't just like, women that were in DV relationships, or, it's the range of stories are from A to Z, just different situations like that you go through in your life, and how you can come out on the other side, better and stronger and than you were before.
Wow. Yeah, no, absolutely. So, and what she was talking about, you guys, was her story. So Tara is one of the amazing 25 authors, co-authors, I'm sorry, best-selling authors, right?
You know
Best-selling, right?
it.
Best-selling authors. Tell me how that feels and how did that feel when that happened?
Kind of like unbelievable. Like, I don't know. As I was like going through the process, I'm like, am I really doing this? Like, I never done any project along this line. It was like such a release. Like, it helped with my healing. And then on top of it, I'm like, like the book, it came together. Like, you can go buy it. Like, it's crazy. I never pictured myself writing a book ever. Like, if you said that to me, I would have been like, I don't think so. Like, and it's been such an amazing experience. And I can't wait until, it's completely out there to share
Yeah,
with so many women. And it'll always be there
it'll
for
always
years
be
and years
there.
and years.
Exactly.
When
And
you
that
said that, I like, women 50 years from now can still pick it up and read it. And it might help somebody.
exactly. So talk about let's you mentioned about healing. Like this process has been a healing, it's been healing for you. So help walk someone through what that looks like so they can then know what some of the steps are and what some of the things are, what it feels like to heal.
Um, so I never write things down. Like, even when I was going through my counseling, I was told to like write down, take notes, different things that you remember, and just keep a log of it. And I was like, no, because I never want to go back and read over it. And I hope I forget everything. And this time, writing everything down, it was how I healed from the process and how I bettered my life for me and my daughter. It was just, it felt like empowering more so than like negative writing things down. It was just like it was like a nice release. Like, I feel like I brought a lot of positivity in my life, and I hope that positivity goes back out when I share my story to whoever reads it.
Wow. Yeah, that is it because that was one of the things we all talked about too. Is like because sometimes well, no, a lot of times when things get to us, we get lost in our stories, right? We get
Yeah,
lost in our narrative, and we can't help but go into this mode of this happened, that happened, and why, and da 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 da, and we never find. And then all it does is create a even more deeper hole for us to
yeah,
just go in. And so when you're able to, and I'm glad you shared that because that's what someone needs to hear, like with writing, even with my own healing, it was writing, right? Writing is like it's soothing, right? Even though you don't want to address it and it's hurtful, I can't tell you how many, wrinkled pages I had from tears just like falling on the pages and me yelling at my book. I'm just saying, like you go through these
yeah,
things, right? And then you write them, and then all of a sudden you feel like you said the empowered. So the empowerment that comes in it because now it's like you're controlling what the outcome and how you're feeling about it and then able to just find this gratitude in it and able to just come right back and bounce back. So those are that's why it's her, right? Being healed,
yeah.
empowered, and being resilient.
I'm at a nice point in my life to do this because I'm not writing. It brought up a lot of feelings writing what I wrote, but by the end of it, writing everything that came out of it as of now, how I turned my life around. I have a beautiful daughter. I have a great family, great friends. It's like writing the end of it lifted me back up, and
Mhm.
it felt great.
I
It
felt
really did.
wow.
Yeah, and I hope that it can help somebody.
It will. It most definitely will. I mean, I don't know if you read some of the reviews, but it has already so far. Like someone in the UK was, I think it was the UK, said, like reading every story, like I saw a part of me. I didn't
Yeah,
realize it until I read someone else's story because it does. It becomes a mirror image, and someone else gets to see themselves in our healing and
yeah,
go, "Wow, it's possible." Because
yeah,
when you don't, because what happens when you're in these spaces, and like you said, The stories go from A to Z, A to Z,
Yeah.
from from the youngest to the oldest to the eldest, and all different type of experiences are in this book. And when you look at it, you go, I don't know if I can share my story. But then when I read theirs, I go, wow, if they did this and was able to get through that, wow, I can too. I can now have the courage to share my story.
Yeah.
It takes a lot. It takes a lot of courage.
I called you in the beginning before I wrote my story, almost crying because I didn't know if I could write it.
I remember. I
I don't need to do
remember.
this.
I remember. But you know
You
what?
helped me down.
I know that's okay. I was like, you can do it. You can do it. I tried to talk you up the ledge. But you know what? But that was a lot of the women in this project. So you weren't the only one. So you say you were not alone, because when you are forced to face your truth, face the facts
Yeah.
of your life, it may not be pretty,
Yeah.
but the outcome is beautiful.
Yeah.
The outcome
What you
is
make of
gorgeous.
it. What you
Yeah,
make of it.
it's what you make of it. It's definitely what you make of it. And what you've made of it. I like what you said, this was the right time. So why do you think that this is the right time in your life?
It took me a while to get to where I'm at in my life right now, you know, mentally in my headspace, and just where I'm at with what I'm doing in my life. A few years ago, if you were doing this book project and I would have 100% turned it down, I wasn't at a point in my life where I felt anything positive. Everything was still, negative. I I was still going through the process, maybe just starting off the process of healing. I was, still trying to figure out how I felt about things. I had a lot of anxiety still. I wasn't where I'm at right now. Now I'm, building my life back up. I got stuff together. My head's a more clear. I feel a lot better.
Wow. And see, there you go, folks. She feels a lot better. And so
I don't know how to word it. Like,
no. I'm
I
just
was
messing with you.
still,
But the thing is, what I wanted to tell people was that, even if you heard her, like I heard her, she had her moments, and then she had a point that she's like, I'm ready. But even though, because she's worked on some things and was in the beginning process, and it came about, if it came before, now there's no way I would have touched this with a 10-foot
yeah,
pole. But even in the moment of being ready, there's still sometimes that old stuff can come in and creep up.
yeah,
But the thing is, here's a resilient piece that I want other people to hear from this, that you push through.
yeah,
Because even though she was starting to heal in the space, but then this came about, and then it was like, woo, she reverted back to what was comfortable and was like, I can't do this. No.
yeah.
See, but then you have to push through. That was one of the words from one of the other, or just push through.
That's the perfect word for it.
Just push through.
Yeah. It
And
took a
so,
while for me to push through, just to be comfortable with everything and be okay with everything. Because like I said, I didn't even realize. Like, I knew I was, like, the relationship wasn't right, but I didn't even realize how bad it was till I stepped out of it, and I was like, wow, like, whoa.
It's like all of a sudden it's like, woo,
Yeah.
I can see clearly now.
Yes.
Like I can see bright light. Like the light comes on even brighter, right?
What are you doing?
Like you see, I had to use the little theatrics there. I had to put
I like it.
So now that's what we got working. We got to work on getting you a light.
Yeah, right.
So what else is next? So now that you've been through this process, you are, you're a DV advocate because of your own life experiences, and you want to be able to help other women identify quickly and sooner, and have the resources that they need, and just know that they're not alone, and have a safe place and space so you can talk to. And now you're an author, an esteemed best-selling author. It gives you, credibility in what you're doing. So what's next for Tara? What's next for T. Lee? What's next for you?
I'm still trying to figure that out. I really want to work with women and, you know, be there for them, be someone to talk to, help them get through whatever they're getting through. I want to be like the people who were there for me when I was going through it. I want to be that someone for someone else. I want to give back. So, like I said, I just finished my training. There's a few projects coming along that I'm looking to get into. But other than that, that's about it.
Okay. What was some of that training like?
It was great. It was great. They had different people come in from different organizations and talk to us about just different things in the DV world. And then we could ask questions at the same time too. It was a really good space.
Okay. So that makes you a certified DV advocate for the most part.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we want to like do like hotlines or something like that, we need additional training. If I were to start doing counseling within a group, I would need additional training. This is just, it's like freshman year.
It's freshman year. That's okay, but it's a start, and it's a start.
Exactly.
So like you said, you're able to be that voice when someone needs, or that outlet when someone needs.
Yeah. When I was done my healing, I started getting the feeling that I wanted to give back.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it wasn't shut the door and move on. Like, I want to be there for somebody else, like someone was there for me.
Wow. Yeah. See, now you're getting some hearts. You're getting some hearts over here.
Hi, Stacey.
Some hearts and some awesomenesses going on over here. So yeah, and that's so key, like you said, to just be able to give back. And that's usually, that's another piece to the healing, right? At least I know it was for me. It's something about when you're able to, it's a reciprocity when you're able to give back what you received. Because at that moment, you were just open and ready and willing, right?
Yeah.
And you received. And now because of how you feel now, that makes you go, man, I wonder if someone else needs to feel like this. Like, it makes you look over your shoulder in a different way.
Yeah.
Like before, you were looking over your shoulder like, okay, wait a minute, what's going to happen next? But now you get to look over the other shoulders like, no, I need to bring people here because this space, this feeling is much greater than what it was. And I need
it works. It works. It works.
It works.
Anybody's out there watching, like, you can do this. Like, you can feel better too.
Wow. You
like,
see,
it's gonna be okay.
Everything's gonna be okay. You too can do this. It works. Like, how can, if someone wants to be able to, like you said, they have a group that they're like, you know what, we need someone to come in and speak to our group, or just, you know, be that voice for them. How can they reach you?
You're more than welcome to email me. My email is tyilmaz@gmail.com. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Miss tyilmaz@gmail.com.
Miss TLTYL
TYILMAZ. Miss T Yilmaz@gmail.com.
Yes. Duh. So, and you can reach out to Miss Yilmaz, or you can reach out to me, and I'll make sure that you make the connection. But I'll just put it in the chat so people have it.
Thank you.
So here, you're welcome. So this is how you can reach her.
Oh, it's MISS.
Okay, so I did it wrong. So
sorry.
Not that one. So
I did it wrong too.
Somebody else is going to get it. So we're going to get rid of it. And then we'll go. Just contact me. How about that? Just contact me, and that'll be fine.
Thanks.
But in the meantime, I know, right? Oh my gosh. Sometimes that's okay. So listen. So now that we know, okay, this is the other thing I usually ask some people. Give us like a little quirky fact about you.
I don't have any. I swear to God, there's nothing like. When you say quirky, what do you mean? I hate mismatched socks.
Okay. You guys, she hates mixed match socks.
Can't do it. They got to be twins.
She said they got to match. It just ruffles her feathers. It has to match. You dare not separate the pair.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
If the stitching isn't the same, it might be the same color, but
Gotta
if the
match.
stitching is not the same, it's not the same brand, it needs to go in the reject file until you find the other sock to match.
Yes.
Period.
Go together.
It's like ebony and ivory, perfect harmony. Like that's what they go together. So
Right.
that's a quirky fact. So yeah. So for all of those, sock matchers, you have the queen right here of your tribe. You have the queen of your tribe, Miss Tara T. Lee, the DV advocate and esteemed best-selling author who's ready to just inspire the rest of the world to allow them to feel just as good as she feels and looks today. So the last thing that I want you to do, I want you to give somebody that's listening now or on a replay, give them a word. Give them a word that can carry them through today and possibly that they could just hold on to when they have those moments.
You got this. You can do it.
You got this. So nice.
You can do this.
Tell them why.
Because you're strong. You know what you want. And you can make it happen. You can do this. Whatever you're going through, it seems tough. Just keep telling yourself that you can do this and you'll get through it.
Okay, folks, you heard it. You can do it. You got
what I was saying before this interview.
You can do this.
Do this. You got this.
Look, she did this interview. So listen, you got this. You're doing it. Okay, you're doing it. So listen, let's give Tara, continue to give her hearts and likes and love. And oh my gosh, and like you said, if you want to read her story, along with the other 25 amazing women, you see this little ticker going across the bottom. Make sure you go to HERStory anthology, bit.ly/HERStory anthology to get your copy, get on the waiting list for when the hard copy comes out, and for the tour stops and locations coming to a city and country near you. Like
amazing.
We were talking earlier behind the scenes about another event outside of it that we're going to do or going to help them put together, and just excited.
This whole process is amazing. If you can make it to one of the events, try to make it. If not, get the book. You won't be disappointed.
Won't be disappointed.
100%.
100%. Wow. Thank you so much for taking
time. Thank you.
Oh, you're quite welcome.
You know this.
Thank you. But today is Tara Day. So everyone, like I said, hearts and likes and love for Tara today, Miss T. Lee. And and so you hear she got the baby girl. She had to keep baby girl occupied. So she's doing good. I know that's what we have to do.
I'm like, I can't believe it.
No, listen, we're going not going to talk it up. We're not going to talk it up. I know, because I understand moments. So listen, thank you so much for being here. I want you to hold tight. I'm going to close this out. And then we're going to hop over to the gram and say hello to everybody. So in the meantime, so everybody, see you later.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for coming.
Oh man, thank you guys. Thank you, Tara. Oh my God, wasn't she a sweetie pie? Like I told you, like these women in this project, they light up my soul. You have no clue how much joy they give me. How much, they add to my joy that I already have, because no one can give you joy. You have to have it within yourself first. They just add to it. So the more they add to it, the more I have. That's just more overflow. And guess who gets it? You guys. Aren't you lucky? Aren't we all lucky, right? To have these amazing, beautiful women. We're celebrating them. 25 days of her. Listen, this is day 17. Definitely go click the link in the bio, right? To go to my YouTube channel so you can watch the replay for all of the other days. You thought you got something out of the day. Wait till you hear the other ladies. Wait till you hear the other ladies coming up. Like we still have 8 more to go? 9 more to go? I don't know. I lost count. To the end of the month. We're here to the end of the month. Once again, I think that's going to be a day that I'm going to be like, wow, we're here. But not yet. So in the meantime, but we're not there yet. So, but in the meantime, I want you guys to just think about what Tara said. Tara basically said that, listen, you got this. You got this. I just want you to know that she told you that you got this. Whatever it is you're going through, just remember, you got this. Whatever it seems like you can't get through, just remember, you got this. When things in time seem bleak, just remember, you got this. When things are right, just know, you got this. At all times, because she told you you're strong. I'm telling you, you're incredible. You're wonderful, as we're here on this wonderful, I would say magnified, but okay, you're magnified too. Wednesday. We're all winning. We're all winning at life because you got this. So listen, this is your girl, Carolyn Wilson, the fearless magnified educator and the visionary of the HERStory anthology. Make sure you get it. Support these women who were able to have the courage and just knew that you got this. So that way they can be that beacon for you, as Tara said. So that way someone can pick this up today, tomorrow, years from now, and know that they are special, and know that they are worthy, and know, man, I got this because she had it. Now I do too. All right, I want you guys to have an amazing, wonderful day. Do one of 3 things I tell you. Can you figure out what I want you to do? I want you to, everything you do in life today and going forward, to be empowered, be inspired, and please, most importantly, just be magnified. See you later. Take care. Have an amazing, wonderful day. Toodaloo.